Good morning all. Just thought I'd give you a bit of an update. I haven't dropped a video for a while. Just been very busy setting up a few bits and pieces for the future, and I guess all will be revealed eventually. Nothing to do with pipe smoking, by the way. But yeah, I'm settled in nicely now to my favourite blend, which is the Gold Block from Ogden's of Liverpool. It's something that I just really thoroughly enjoy. It's very easy smoking, and yeah, it's tasty, not too heavy. It's my go-to. So I try this, and I also have Mick McQuaid's, which I still enjoy. I also like the Stokerby blends as well. I have that. There's two of those that I've reviewed, and I like them both, and I'll kind of change those every now and then. Alsbo Black, I still like that too. I've early morning pipe. Now that winter's here, I've started going back to that and starting with that. Now this morning I forgot, and I just went straight for my gold blend. But I think I may just have the early morning pipe again after this one. It's very tasteful when you move away from it and don't have it for a couple of weeks or so, a month, and then you go back to it. The flavours are enhanced in my mind and my palate, and it's amazing what I can now taste, which I probably could taste but didn't necessarily recognise them, or just didn't realise. You know, you just get used to it. And one of the flavour enhancers is bergamot, and I get that now. I didn't get it as strongly at first, but now that I've just come back to it, I can taste it. It's lovely. But yeah, so currently I'm just driving from Middleton CGI Food Park with 26.5 tonnes of Kerrygold butter for export in a container reefer, which I'm bringing to Ringaskiddy Port of Cork. And that will be shipped from there sometime this week. And I'll be going across to the east coast, into the Costco customer. So all you American people over there, if you're eating Kerrygold, get on the back of my truck. Well, chances are some of it did anyway. And don't blame you for trying having it. It's beautiful butter. And comes from some of my family's cows. We sell our milk to Kerrygold. Kerrygold is a company that makes the butter, by the way. Kerrygold is the brand name. And we feed all our cows on grass, pure grass, and throughout the summer and winter time. It's obviously grass, but silage grass, no chemicals, no additives, nothing like that, which is why our milk and beef is so pure over here and tastes so great. Cheese as well. It's a little bit of a marketing exercise there for Ireland, for port beer. So anyway, yeah, it takes about half an hour, 40 minutes, maybe up to an hour at this rush hour traffic. What's the time now? It is 9:20, so should be just on the tail end of the traffic, to be honest. And actually, it should take about 30 minutes, maybe 40. Main road all the way there, dual carriage road. But predominantly. Today is another nice day. It's a bit chilly. It was about, it's just creeping up to 11 degrees centigrade now. Clear, dry. That's how we like it. So yeah, just as winter approaches, we're in autumn now. The smoking blends may get a little heavier taste, warm feeling maybe, but I really do like the Gold Block. I've ordered more of it yesterday. It actually got that arriving during the week sometime. And I haven't really ordered any new tobacco because I haven't really seen any that I quite fancy trying, to be perfectly blunt. I'm at that stage now where I know what I like, and I've reviewed so many different types that they then become to taste very similar. And as I said, buying a tin of tobacco here in Ireland is €40 plus postage. Now that's quite a substantial amount of money to be paying out for a tin, and none of them are interested in giving a small time YouTuber like me freebies. So I'll just be relying on, whenever I see something that I might fancy, I'll buy it and I'll review it. I know some of you very kindly sent me samples to taste, and that was much appreciated. If you want to send them on to me again, use different ones, feel free to do so. This isn't a plea for that whatsoever. It's just if you fancy doing that and you want me to review something and you have a small bit you want to send to me, feel free to do it. No bother at all. But I'm more interested these days in just enjoying life, enjoying smoking the pipe. It's enjoyable, isn't it? Like I'm just driving down the road here now from Middleton, and this is the main dual carriageway, stroke motorway, and quite a busy road. Brings you right into Cork. And what we'll be doing is we go at the intersection, we're going to go through what's called the Jack Lynch Tunnel, which goes under the River Lee, out the other side into Mahon. And then we go on the South Ring Road around Cork City, and we then turn off left and go up Cars Hill towards Ringaskiddy and Kerrygold. We're going to Ringaskiddy. We turn off before Kerrygold and left back into Ringaskiddy, where the main container terminal now exists. There is still a container terminal in Tivoli where this truck is based, the business I'm driving for, and that's in Tivoli, but that's beginning to slow that down a bit. We're trying to move all the operations out to Ringaskiddy. We stop bringing all the boats all the way further up the river into Tivoli, which is close to Cork City itself. Well, it is Cork City. Whereas Ringaskiddy is on the outskirts, so there's less mileage or less passage for the truck, or not the trucks, the ships to travel, so it's quicker. And plus, Port of Cork terminal in Ringaskiddy is much larger. Can take much bigger ships, more of them at the same time, store more containers and give us more access. So it kind of makes sense. However, the road out to it is very poor, and they've now decided they're building a proper road out to it. Now, I think the road was supposed to be there before they made the port bigger, but Port of Cork decided They got the funding, they just went ahead and expanded before the road was built. So what basically happens now, we're on a small road out there and it's very busy. A narrow road at parts, very narrow. The Kerrygold is one of the biggest suburban towns in Ireland. It's huge, so that the amount of traffic that travels from it is huge as well. So when this new road is built, which will be a few more years before it's completed, it'll make a huge difference for us. And it's kind of Cork City is in a valley around the river, and there's like different sides to the city. So when I'm here now, I'm coming down to the valley, say, under the river, around, and I've got to go up a really long steep hill called Cars Hill to get out of Cork City and into Ringaskiddy. So it's a big pull for trucks, like burning a lot more diesel. Hopefully the new road will be less of an incline the way they build it, because they've cut right into it. That should make it easier for us as well. Use less fuel, less wear and tear on the trucks and whatnot. But yeah. But it's nice to be able to enjoy your pipe while it's working, isn't it? No, if you're in an office environment, you just can't do this. But driving your own truck, you can. It's very enjoyable. Passes the time of the day nicely. If any time you'll be stuck in traffic, I just grab my pipe, put some tobacco in it, and off I go, and I just sit there and relax and listen, maybe put on Spotify and listen to music. And just takes the stress out of it. There's no point being stressed, does there? Yeah, no, this now, if I'd have come an hour early, this would have been completely standstill, the traffic. Just flowing nicely now. Now we're going through the tunnel. Jack Lynch tunnel it's called. 2 balls, east and west. Down and then up. I'm climbing up out of it now. 12 grams from up, it's quite a heavy load I have up here. Recently now we've had a spate of accidents on this road. So many. It's horrendous. Get stuck on the traffic here. A lot of bad drivers. One of the main culprits, people on their mobile phones, not necessarily talking on the mobile phones, but checking their apps, reading messages, typing messages. So dangerous. You really shouldn't do that. From a truck at the high elevation that we're in, you see it happening around here. You see them doing it all the time. Most days there's a small accident on these roads because of that. Using the phone for making phone calls. Most vehicles these days now have hands-free. So it's not an issue. The issue is reading text messages and WhatsApp and Messenger and, you know, looking at Facebook and Instagram and whatnot. Leave that to when you're stopped and you're not driving. Too dangerous. takes your mind and your concentration off the driving, so you're not even looking where you're going. I mean, that's just ridiculous, isn't it? So there we have it, really. Enjoying a pipe of gold block. My trusty Aaron Smooth Peterson X105. I love this pipe. Not too heavy in the mouth, so you can clench it. And a nice, well-weathered bowl at this stage. And smokes superbly well. Not too big. I also use my Vaughan pipe as well quite a lot. This one is a nice one too. Got a bigger bowl in it, and more gives you more of a chance to last a bit longer for a longer pipe. This one usually about half an hour, maybe 20 minutes, depending how often I'm puffing away. About half an hour thereabouts. I don't chain smoke this like that. I don't know, maybe 4 or 5, maybe 6 a day. Sometimes more, I guess. Depending on what work I'm doing. But it really is thoroughly enjoyable, this. I don't know, does anybody else smoke gold block? Is it something that people have enjoyed yet? I don't know if it's just for the English market, but I get mine from Miss Moran's in Belfast. It's a nice place. I order it, someone goes and collects it for me. And you can also buy it online, pay the duty. It's still expensive for me. And it's a lot better when I get someone to go and collect it for me, because then I don't have to pay. But you're allowed to bring a certain amount back anyway, legally, so it's not an issue. And I guess maybe buy them by the internet might be quite legal as well if you only buy in small amounts. I don't really know, to be honest. Someone was asking me as well whereabouts my other stuff was from, in Germany or Holland, and I did get quite a bit from Germany for a while. And when it was allowed, you could buy it online. But recently enough this year they changed the law so that in Germany they weren't supposed to sell it outside of Germany. I don't know if that's still the law now or if that's changed. I'm going to go past that. So I haven't really got anything from Germany for a good while now. It's just, but the prices are very good. But you see, it's all about duty, isn't it? And VAT, the country of origin and the country of entry. Like Ireland now, our duty is very high. So for the same amount, say 50 grams of tobacco would cost us about 40 euros. For the same amount in England, say, is 20 pounds, and then in Germany it can be as low as 8, and in Spain it could be 4. So the tobacco itself is very inexpensive, but the duty that goes to the government is just astronomically high, and it's very difficult. But at least a pouch of tobacco now, like if I buy the gold block, comes in 25 grams and 40, I believe. Like a 40 gram pouch would last me 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. 25 one would last me a week and a half maybe. So it's still a substantial cost, isn't it? But it's a lot less than if you were to buy cigarettes. The cigarettes in Ireland now are horrendously expensive. And cigars, I just can't afford them anymore. I used to enjoy cigars, but I just don't bother anymore. They're just too expensive to buy. Pipe tobacco now, at least it lasts a bit longer. I think the duty on it is a little bit less than on cigarettes and cigars. But it's kind of more affordable, even Irish prices, but even still like that, it hurts when you spend €40 on a pouch of tobacco. It really does. But that's the way it is, unfortunately. You guys in America, honestly, you don't know how lucky you have it, how good you have it. Like, you have a huge selection of tobacco over there that we have no access to. And let's finish now that pipe. We don't get access to it at all. And like when I see on certain posts on the internet and they say, oh, we just had a mail drop, and literally like there's like 20, 40 tins of tobacco. Goodness me. There's no way we could afford to buy that many. Imagine that 10 tins of tobacco cost us €400. 20, 800. It's insane, isn't it? I couldn't afford that. Whereas you guys now you can buy that for substantially less. You know, say it's $10 for a tin. 10 tins are $100, 20, 200. I mean, that's doable, isn't it? Crazy, isn't it? I know one of our subscribers there lives in Utah, and their account is a tobacco-free state almost. Well, I think it is. And you have to buy it outside and bring it in himself. That's a bind as well, isn't it? That's not easy. All for us just to enjoy our pipe tobacco. So yeah, if you're living in a place where you have plenty of choice at low cost, you're in a great place, you're in a great situation. Just think about us poor chaps here in the rest of in Europe or in Ireland. Very expensive. The main expense isn't just the issue here. The main issue as well is choice. We don't have it. There just isn't a choice here. Like, if we were to just buy what we can buy here, we wouldn't really have much in the way of choice. But then again, you get used to it, don't you? I guess. Like now, I'm just really enjoying just one particular, maybe 2, 3 push blends. I don't really stray too much from them, and every now and then I'll open the old cellar, my cupboard, and I'll try one of the many ones that I have there stored away, and I'll enjoy it, but I'll still go back to my old faithful ones. And I'm fairly sure that's pretty much the same for most of us, isn't it? We have the ones that we enjoy and we stick to them, and we know what we like. And after all, like, it's great to be able to have a massive choice in everything, but when cost comes into it, you kind of, you know, you cut back somewhat, don't you? Well, I have, you know. I soon realised that buying all this tobacco, everything is well and good, and reviewing it's nice, but day to day enjoying it, you just smoke and enjoy the tobacco that you really like to savour. Find find enjoyable and easy to smoke throughout the day. And in all fairness now, like I would smoke my pipe during the working day, and I leave the pipes in the truck, because when I go home I don't even have any travelling home, or when I get home I don't really feel the need. And I then have my tobacco, my first pipe in the morning in the truck, and yeah, it's just a day thing really for me. And kind of fallen into that routine really. So I don't smoke inside the house at home, and I smoke in my studio, my man cave, as my family like to call it. And but in the winter time I don't really have proper heating as such in there, and it gets quite chilly, so it's not enjoyable, so I just don't bother. And yeah, it's not the same as smoking cigarettes, is it? Cigarettes is a pure addiction to nicotine, and I don't really get a nicotine rush from most of the tobacco. Mick McQuaid's now is quite strong. You get a good nicotine hit from that. I don't really smoke an awful lot of that these days. I just don't. I don't really need the nicotine hit. It's not what it's about for me. It's more about the routine and the pleasure of just choosing the tobacco, filling the pipe, the ritual of putting it in and lighting it and just enjoying it. That's what it is for me. It's for me. And it probably is like that for quite many pipe smokers, to be perfectly honest. So here we are now. I'm just coming into the Port of Cork, and there's a big ship in here now. It's the ICL, bringing in ICL containers, and there's a big bulker ship with grain in as well. So it looks like we're quite a bit busy this week. We do a lot of work for ICL. So today though is a very quiet day. We don't have much going on. We were asked if you have holiday time, if you want to take Monday off, do. And I didn't get back in time to request the day off, and I had to come in. But it's going to be a very quiet day for me today. Won't be an awful lot on. I'll probably end up going home early anyway, on the back of it. So, but it's enjoyable. I enjoy my work. I thoroughly enjoy driving the truck. It gets me out and about, meeting people, bit of freedom on my own. You have transport manager sending emails and phoning you up with the next loads and where you need to go. Very low touch, to be honest. You're pretty much left to your own devices all day. I prefer that. You get a note and say, right, you need to collect this container, it's going to such and such a destination. There's the air code or postcode or zip code. You just choose the direction, the route you want to take, and off you go. It's left up to us. They don't get involved at that low level saying which routes you have to take and everything. It's up to us. And in fairness, there are only so many different ways you can go, because the road system in Ireland isn't as advanced as some countries, and we try to keep off the very small roads. It's just too narrow and bumpy, and you're carrying a huge load like I am now. The last thing you need is on a bouncy, wobbly road. Like some of the roads, like this, the butter now isn't stacked to the top of the roof, but sometimes on a double load it would be, so you'd be quite top heavy. So you have to be quite careful, so you want to stick to the decent roads. But yeah, so just coming into the port itself now proper. This is all private. This isn't a public access place now. You're only allowed here on business, truck drivers only, and You can't you don't have the members of the public walking around. It's not for them, which is very handy. So you're not having to watch out for people all over the place. The place is deserted really, mostly. And then you just go through the scanners now, and the scanner will read the number plate off the truck, but it'll also read the number of the container, so that's on the front, the back, each side and the roof. So they'll scan it. I'm going through it now and pick up my details of my truck and what I've got. Then I'll go in here, I'll just park up, open my twist locks, add in a pickup if I have one. Then I go in, put in my tower number into the system, and then the gate lets me through. Then I go onto the line, and then these big straddle cranes come over, see my number plates, match it to the tower, which is then matched to the container number, and they lift it off, take it and stack it someplace, and then they come and bring me another one if I've got a connection. I don't know if I have yet, so I have to just read my email now when I stop. And I'll go there. So here we are. That was my short journey, half an hour. And yeah, I'm going to get rid of this container. It's a reefer. Call it a reefer. The ones that I've refrigerated. They have built-in refrigeration units at the front that get plugged in when they go on the ship, and when they go inside the port here, they get plugged in as well. It's electricity, and they run away. Keep them to -18 in the voyage so that they get to the other end, the butter hasn't melted, and that's it. So there we are. Hope you enjoyed that short. Well, it's a bit longer than normal, but yeah, I'm still alive. I'm very busy, enjoying my pipe, enjoying my gold block mostly, I have to confess, and life's good. Hopefully life is good for all of you guys and girls out there. Hope you're enjoying life, hope you're enjoying your pipe. Let me know how you're getting on. Maybe you've tried gold block. Let me know if you have. If you haven't, try it. It's worthwhile. It's a really enjoyable smoke. So there we go. Bye for now.